Good morning, children. Let us begin with our chapter 3 questions. I hope you remember the previous part of the chapter. So, today we are starting the chapter from page number 4, paragraph 1. So, up to here, what we have read in the chapter was the king went to a hermit to get the answers of his questions, but the hermit was doing his own work. He was not answering him. Suddenly, they saw a man that was running towards them, and he was wounded, and blood was flowing from his stomach. So, afterwards, what happened? You can see in this picture also, the king is helping that wounded man. The king and the hermit unfastened the man's clothing. So the king and the hermit both, what they did, they took off the man's clothes because it was a large wound in his stomach. The king washed it again and again and bandaged it with his handkerchief. But the bandage with the handkerchief was not enough because the blood was flowing again and again. It was not ceased. So he used the towel that was given by the hermit. But the blood would not stop flowing again. But the king, he was trying again and again and removing bandage again and again, and he was washing that wound. And at last the blood ceased flowing, means it stopped flowing. Then when the blood stopped flowing, the man revived a bit. A man came in his conscious a bit. He asked for something to drink. He was thirsty. The king brought fresh water and gave to him. Afterwards, while the man was resting, that wounded man was resting, the sun had set and outside the atmosphere become cool. So the king, with the help of hermit, he carried that wounded man into the hut and laid him on the bed. So, lying on the bed, that man closed his eyes and was quiet. He slept. But the king was not able to go back to his palace because he had done so much hard work in the daytime. He walked and he was not able to go back. So, he lied down on the threshold. Threshold, the meaning here is the entrance of the hut. He fell asleep and he was so soundly he was sleeping in that short summer night. When he awoke in the morning, he remembered, after some time, he remembered that what had happened yesterday. So, when he looked at that man, he found that that man, wounded man, was looking intently to him, means he was paying full attention towards the king. He was recognizing the king, and that bearded man in his frail weak voice said, "Forgive me." He apologized to the king for something. King was surprised that why that man was apologizing to me. I have never met him before. So king said to him, "I do not know you and have nothing to forgive you for." King was not able to recognize anything about him. But that man said, "You do not know me, but I know you. I am your enemy, and I have decided that I am going to take a revenge on you. I was about to kill you. I had a plan that I am going to kill you yesterday. But the reason for that was you have killed my brother and seized his property. I made a plan to kill you. I knew that you are going all alone to see the hermit. So I decided that yesterday only would be the day of your killing. But the day passed and you did not return. So I came out of my hiding place to find you, that why you are not coming back. But I was on my way to search for you. At that time only your bodyguards recognized me and they tried to kill me. But in that I was just wounded and I escaped from that place. If you would not have helped me, I would have bled to death. I wished to kill you, but you have saved my life. Now, if I live, if I survive this situation, and if you wish it, I can do a favor to you. I can forget my enmity and I can be your faithful slave throughout my life, and I will bid my sons to do the same for you throughout their whole life, if you forgive me. So there wasn't any problem in that. The king was very glad to have made peace with the enemy so easily. Without any effort, the king had made peace with the enemy and have gained him for a friend of lifetime. And he not only forgave him, but he said that he is going to send his servants and his own physician to attend him, and he promised him to restore all his property. Then, when the king took leave of the wounded man, he went out in the courtyard and looked for the hermit, because the main purpose of the king was to get the answers of those three questions. So, once again, he asked the hermit in a very humble manner that please, wise hermit, answer the questions. So at that time also, hermit was busy in sowing seeds in the beds that had been dug by the day before by the king and by himself. The king approached him and said, "For the last time, I pray you to answer my questions, wise man." At last, hermit replied something. He said, "You have already been answered." But the king was surprised. How I already been answered? I haven't even got the answers. Still, hermit was doing work, and while doing work only, he looked up at the king who was standing before him. "How answered? What do you mean?" again asked the king. Hermit replied, "Can't you see that? If you had not helped me after seeing my weakness yesterday, if you have not felt bad for me because of my weakness and had not helped me in digging those beds but had gone your way, the man would have attacked you." Means you would have attacked by that man, because that man's plan failed because you were here helping me, and you would have repented for not having stayed with me. So the most important time was when you were digging the beds. This paragraph is the most important part of this chapter, because in this paragraph only you all are going to get the answer of those three questions that were being asked by the king in the very beginning of the chapter, and on which the whole story is based upon. And I was the most important man, and to do me good was the most important business. How is that? Afterwards, when the man ran to us, the most important time was when you were attending upon him. You were helping him. That was the most important time for you. Because if you have not dressed his wounds, he would have died without making peace with you. So it was the most important business at that time. Remember then. So this portion, these 5-6 lines, these are the exact answer to those three questions. Let us take up this exercise, understanding the story. But before going to this exercise, you are supposed to revise the chapter. So A part is, take the correct answers from the options given below. The king reached the hermit's cell. On foot, on horseback, in a chariot. The correct answer is on foot. When the king approached the hermit, the latter was planting trees, sowing seeds, digging earth. The correct answer is digging earth. The man who came running from the woods had a wound in his hands, his stomach, his head. The correct answer is his stomach. The king dressed the bearded man's wounds with the hermit's handkerchief, his towel, his handkerchief, and the hermit's towel. The correct answer is his handkerchief and the hermit's towel. After dressing the bearded man's wounds, the king slept in the hermit's bed, on the threshold of the hermit's cell, in the woods outside the hermit's cell. So the correct answer is number 2, on the threshold of the hermit's cell. Then answer the following question in about 30 words each. So what were the three questions that occurred to the king? I have told you in the beginning of the chapter. and these answers I will make you write by my own. I am going to broadcast it according to the timetable given by the school. So next, C part. Write the given adjectives against the characters of the king, the hermit, the bearded man they belong to. Also find extracts from the story to justify your choice. Whatever choices you are making, you are supposed to give the justification for those choices as well. These are the characters: king, hermit, bearded man. These are the clues that are given for the adjectives. You are supposed to put these adjectives here, and when you will put the adjectives here, you will give the statement that are going to justify your answer you have given here. These questions, part C and A, you will do in your book only, and this portion, B part, you are going to do in your notebook. So afterwards we will do HOTS, life skills, values and writing skills. So that's all for today, students. Thank you. Have a nice day.